I'd like to welcome you all to the Veterans Memorial Auditorium here at Galvin Middle School or Wakefield High School West for the evening. It's a new space, so I just want to go over a couple of points of the stage for those of you who are coming up, all the students and presenters. There is the straight access up here on my left, your right. That's a staircase that will lead right up to the front. So if you're in this general area of the auditorium and you're coming up, please use those and you can head right back down that way. Or if you come across this way, you have to loop around beyond that gate right there. So just to make you a little bit of aware of our surroundings. So good evening to all of you, the members of the class of 2015, as well as parents and families, faculty and staff, members of our school community, and beyond. It is a pleasure to have you all here to join us in celebrating the achievement of the seniors of Wakefield Memorial High School. This year, as a school community, we've talked a lot about growth as a true measure of learning. I'm so impressed by the growth all of our students have shown in meeting our academic, social, and civic expectations throughout the course of the year. I would like to give credit to all of you students for your efforts, and at the same time, as commending the efforts of our faculty and staff and administration, past and present, for facilitating and contributing to this growth. Of course, I would also like to have us all acknowledge the support and direction these students have received from their parents, families, and one another. So thank you to all parents and families. This has always been one of my favorite events of the year. We as a community get to take a moment to learn about some of the amazing accomplishments of our students. This is an evening to celebrate true milestones of achievement. And even though we hold this event annually, that does not mean that such an achievement is common. The students receiving awards this evening are true models of growth as well as achievement, and I welcome you all to join us in celebrating these seniors for their efforts in the areas of academics, the arts, athletics, character, and spirit. I'd like to welcome and introduce the administrative team, Mr. Dennis O'Leary, Mr. A.J. Beebe, our guidance director, Mr. T.J. Liberty, our other assistant principal. Mr. Tom Banker is floating around here somewhere. He's the director of and Mr. Michael Adams, who is our director of athletics, wellness, and health. I'd also just like to take a quick moment to thank my administrative assistant, Lori Pesatoro, for all the work that she's done. If anything goes wrong, it is my fault, it is not her fault, but anyway. I'd like to introduce Mr. A.J. Beebe to give our first awards.
Good evening, everybody. Before we begin, I'd like to extend my congratulations to the class of 2015 and my appreciation for your hard work and dedication in representing all of us as warriors over the past 4 years and into the future. Appreciate it. Thank you. So the first award of the evening is the Excellence in English Language. These are PSAT awards. The Excellence in English Language Award goes to Nicholas Montanez and Shannon Grady. The next PSAT award is Excellence in Visual Arts, and that goes to Stephanie Lucas.
Go, Steph. Thanks, guys.
Next PTSA award. You're telling the guidance instructor, right? PSATs, PTSAs. Is an Excellence in Business and Technology Award, and that award goes to Joseph Hartman. The Excellence in American Government Award goes to Armin Palin. The PTSA Excellence in Math Award goes to Thomas Dascoli. Our next presenter will be Mr. T.J. Liberty.
I would also like to extend my congratulations to the class of 2015. You have been true role models and mentors to the underclassmen, and we are so proud to see you grow over the past 4 years, and look forward to seeing you walk across that stage on June 6th. And now the PTSA Award for Excellence in Science goes to Joseph Murray. PTSA Award for Excellence in French goes to Elia LeBlanc Royer. Not a problem. The PTSA Award for Excellence in Spanish goes to Joseph Hurton. The PTSA Award for Excellence in Italian goes to Emily Rose Smith. PTSA Award for Excellence in Latin goes to Michaela Patello. And now it's my honor to introduce my counterpart, Mr. Dennis O'Leary. Thank you, Mr. Roberti. Isn't it a great day to be a Warrior, kids? As I walked into this beautiful facility and I looked around, I took a couple of snapshots, I saw my 3 colleagues here. I said, what are we doing? We look like undertakers from McDonald's with all of us with gray suits on. This is a happy occasion. I wish I had changed. But anyway, sale on black suits at K&G, I guess. Anyway, to the class of 2015, it's been a love fest for 4 years, starting in that warm August day in the field house when we had orientation, and I said it would go by super fast, and I think you'll admit tonight that it went by faster than you really wanted it to go. And I'm so proud of you, all your accomplishments. You really filled in your dash, and after you leave us on June 6, 2015, you begin a whole new dash. And you can go home and explain to your folks and your brothers and sisters who may be coming up, and all your relatives here. And thank you folks for sending your kids to Wakefield Memorial High School. We are truly blessed to have the caliber of kids walking our hallways each and every day. It's an outstanding place to learn, and it's an outstanding place to work. Thank you, thank you, thank you. One last thank you to the parents of the Parent-Teacher Student Association. They fund a lot of our events, this being one of them with their awards. They also support Senior Day and all that entails. It costs thousands of dollars. They raise that money and they gladly spend it on your kids, and I'm thankful for that. Thank you. So the PTSA Award for Excellence in Theater Arts, none other than Julia Blois. The PTSA Award is sponsored the Jerry Boyson Award for Outstanding Contributions to Music, Lauren Saladay. There are 2 awards for outstanding contribution to Wakefield Memorial High School. The Boys Award this year goes to Joseph Purton. So not to be outdone by Joseph, the female award goes to Mackenzie Collins.
next presenter is Sergeant Benjamin Solomonson from the Marine Corps.
Thank you all very much for that warm welcome. I really do appreciate that. Class 2015, I'm very honored to be here with you today on such a special occasion. Congratulations to all of you. And I'm very honored to be here today to be able to pass out a couple of these words. All right. Our first award is the United States Marine Corps Scholastics Excellence Award. No matter whether you're leading Marines to victory or leading yourself to be the most productive and successful member in your choosing career field, you will find that your mind will always be the most powerful weapon. This award acknowledges seniors who have demonstrated academic achievement and leadership in the classroom. This year's award recipients are Kimberly Green and Ian Ritchie. Our next award is for the United States Marine Corps Athletic Excellence Award. The United States Marine Corps places a lot of emphasis on the physical fitness of each Marine. Strength of body, mind, and directly related to the ability to overcome any challenge you may face in life. This award is presented to a senior who has displayed courage, poise, leadership, and confidence as a high school athlete. This year's award recipient is Alexander Mansour. The next award is the United States Marine Corps Semper Fidelis Award for Musical Excellence. The Semper Fidelis Award for Music Excellence is presented on behalf of the United States Marine Corps Youth Foundation and is awarded to the high school seniors to recognize their diligence, dedication, and music excellence. This year's award recipients are Vanessa Chin and Michael Mearden. Now my time has come to a close, and I just want to say, class of 2015, congratulations to you. I wish you the best of luck on your voyage into the future. Semper Fidelis.
Now I'd like to introduce our next presenters, Ms. Jennifer Walter, TSF President, and Amanda Callahan, our incoming Student Director President.
As President of the Board of Directors, I'm proud to represent the Scholarship Foundation of Wakefield. I'd like to share some impressive numbers with you. Since 1960, our organization has helped over 10,000 students of all ages obtain a higher education. Over the next few months, we will be awarding $475,000 in need-based scholarships to qualified Wakefield students of all ages. This disbursement raises the total paid out by TSF since its founding to over $11 million. In addition, TSF annually awards a number of primarily merit-based scholarships, and we're here tonight to present these merit awards. I'd like to thank TSF Vice President Kathy Donovan and incoming Student Director President Amanda Callahan, who will assist with these presentations. To begin, I'd like to recognize 10 Wakefield High seniors who ably served as student directors for TSF during their high school years. Would each of the following students please come forward to receive a certificate of appreciation? And if you could just hold your applause till I finish reading all the names. Megan Chapman, Brianna Collard, Grace Spinikas, Taylor Frenny, Devin Guanci, Carolyn Harney, Courtney Hart, Daniela Iannuzzi, Shannon Quirk, and Courtney Sullivan. Amanda Callahan will present the Rudy and Johnson Awards.
As the incoming president of TSF Student Directors, I'm honored to present two very special scholarship awards this evening, the Rudine Johnson Unsung Hero Awards. Rudine Johnson was born on a small farm in rural South Carolina in the 1920s. A direct descendant of slaves, Rudine attended a small Methodist college for African Americans. She was not allowed to attend the more prestigious women's college across the street because of the color of her skin. Much to the dismay of her parents, Rudine fell in love and followed her heart rather than continue her education. Eventually, she had 10 children, all of whom she encouraged to study hard and excel so that they might have more choices in life than she had. The oldest of her 10 children, her son Jasper, eventually became one of the first African Americans to receive a PhD in psychology from Duke University. When Rudine Johnson died of cancer in 1998, Jasper created this TSF scholarship in his mother's memory. Each year, the student directors of TSF choose two of their classmates, one boy and one girl, from the graduating class of Wakefield High School, who best exemplify the quiet dignity and commitment to education that guided the life of Rudine Johnson. It gives me great pleasure to announce that Joanna Hammond and Daniel Bertini are the winners of the Rudine Johnson.
I would like to announce the winners of the Bill Spalding Merit Awards. Bill Spalding was a great friend and benefactor of TSF in Wakefield, who served for 42 years as a director and financial leader of the foundation. Following his death in 2003, these merit awards were named in his honor. Many qualified graduating seniors applied for these awards, and it was very difficult for the committee to select only 7 for their academic, extracurricular, and leadership abilities. All of this year's 7 winners are Wakefield High School students. I ask that the following 7 seniors please come forward to accept their Bill Spalding Merit Awards. And again, if you could just hold your applause till I finish reading. Thomas Descoli, Kayla Gainey, Carolyn Harney, Courtney Hart, Joseph Curtin, Abigail Murphy, and Lauren Saladay. The success of TSF in aiding local students is due to the tremendous generosity of Wakefield residents. We thank the community for this continued support. And on behalf of TSF, we extend our congratulations and very best wishes to the class of 2015. At this time, I'd like to introduce Diane Lind, who will make the next presentation.
Good evening and congratulations, class of 2015. Each year, through the generosity of an anonymous donor, the Scholarship Foundation of Wakefield is proud to present a special scholarship for a graduating senior who has been accepted to and plans to attend Boston College. The scholarship is administered by a faculty committee that was selected way back in the 80s. I'm the last person left standing from that original committee. So in recent years, it has been my pleasure to involve younger faculty members in the decision-making process. The BC Scholarship is renewable each year as long as the recipient maintains the required grade point average. This year, the amount of the initial scholarship is $1,350. It can be renewed for a grand total of $5,400. This year's winner is an outstanding student who has maintained a grade point average of over 4.0 because of the rigorous classes she has chosen to take. She is the first person at Wakefield High School to take advanced classes in European history online. When she's not challenging herself in the classroom, she is active in the recycling club, on the debate team, and in the drama club. An accomplished musician, she is part of the wind ensemble, the chorale, and the marching band. For the past 4 years, she has been part of the dance team. And the winner of the 2015 Boston College Renewable Scholarship is Christina Meade. If any of you in the audience were students at Wakefield Junior High or high school between 1957 and 2005, you remember Mr. Dan Blanchard. Dan was not only the chairman of the WHS Social Studies Department for almost 3 decades, he was also an outstanding history teacher. He served as president of what was then the Wakefield Teachers Association, coached basketball and tennis, and was the definitive voice of the Warriors. In the community, he served as president of the Wakefield Historical Society and as a director and president of what was then known as the Citizens Scholarship Foundation, CSF, now known as TSF. Shortly after his death, CSF voted to honor Dan's dedication to that organization by naming a graduating senior each year as the winner of the Dan Blanchard History and Athletics Award. Tonight, for the 9th time, it is my honor to present a $500 award to to a senior who is academically strong, interested and talented in music and athletics, and is the kind of student Dan would have enjoyed having in class. An outstanding student, this year's winner stands first in her class. Track is her sport. She runs indoor and outdoor track and cross country and has made significant contributions to each of these teams. On her way now to Georgetown, the 2015 winner of the Dan Blanchard History Athlete Award is Lauren Salazar. And one more. The Center for Performing Arts, or CPA as we are usually called, has been the driving force behind what is now the Savings Bank Theater, a wonderful performance space inside Wakefield High School. And I can't resist saying, isn't it thrilling to have this beautiful new theater, a second place to showcase Wakefield's talent? Wonderful. For the past 5 years, an anonymous donor who was close to the CPA and the project has given a $500 scholarship award to a graduating senior who has been active in WHS theater productions and plans to continue that level of participation in college and perhaps beyond. This year's talented winner is a triple threat as an actor, singer, and dancer. She has played the part of a girl with a very long name and a very serious hair problem because her pigtails stood right out straight. During another production, she played the role of a woman who is at least 50 years older than she really is. And most recently, hundreds of people enjoyed her performance as Adelaide, a woman who had a good reason for having a sneezy, wheezy cold for more than 10 years. Next year, the winner will begin work on a degree in art therapy with some acting on the side. And the 2015 winner of the Center for Performing Arts Award is Julia Blood.
Now I'd like to introduce Mr. Tom Stapleton of the Rotary Club to give the next award. I'm sorry. Mr. Jim Fitzgerald is here instead. Mr. Stapleton. Mr. Jim Fitzgerald.
An officer of the Savings Bank here in Wakefield and 30-year member of the Rotary Club. Bob Crawford was one of those unsung heroes in our community. Capable and ever dependable, Bob consistently got the job done without much fanfare, nor the need or desire to receive praise for completing the task at hand. Upon his death in 2008, the Wakefield Rotary Club thought it would be appropriate to establish a permanent scholarship in Bob's name. The scholarship is awarded annually to a civic-minded graduating senior who possesses similar admirable character traits. On behalf of the membership of the Wakefield Rotary Club, I'm pleased to present this year's Bob Crawford Award, a $500 scholarship to Alicia Vega.
Now I'd like to introduce Ms. Susan Tremonte for the Best Buddies Advisor Award.
As the Best Buddies Advisor, I am here to present the Outstanding Chapter President Award on behalf of the Best Buddies organization. This award goes to a student who has showed a tremendous amount of dedication and passion to Best Buddies Club at WHS. This year's recipient goes to Gianna Tringali.
And now I'd like to invite Mr. William Walsh of the American Legion to give his award.
Good evening. I'm Bill Walsh, Senior Vice Commander representing Thomas Collins, Commander of the American Legion. Annually, we give American Legion School Awards for those students having courage, demonstrating courage, honor, leadership, patriotism, scholarship, and service, which are necessary for the preservation and protection of the fundamental institutions of our government and advancement. I'm also a graduate in 1964, and I congratulate the future alumni of the class of 2015. Our award winners are Alexander Mansauer, Armin Pali, Jennifer Sullivan, and Gina DiStasio.
It's now my honor to introduce our town manager, Mr. Stephen Mayo.
Thank you very much. I'd like to offer my congratulations also to the class of 2015. And I'd ask that you all stand up, all members of the class of 2015, for a second. And now I'd ask you to turn towards your parents and grandparents and applaud them for putting you on this road. Thank you. Grandparents, you can sit down now. The grandparents are much more important now as far as I'm concerned. So, it's my honor to be here and give you the Wakefield High School Alumni Foundation Award. The Wakefield High School Alumni Foundation was founded in 2006 by a group of alumni for the purpose of helping support students and programs at Wakefield High School. Each year, the association asks the high school administration to select one student who best exemplifies what it is to be a warrior. Again, the administration has made an excellent choice in selecting a candidate who has certainly encouraged the positive growth of Wakefield High School through actions and deeds. This year's recipient is a National Honor Society student and is described by her teachers as enthusiastic, curious, steadfast, and conscientious. She's a member of the math team, ice hockey team, and captain of the lacrosse team. She'll be taking her talents to UMass Amherst, where I know she will make us all proud. 2015's Wakefield High School Alumni Foundation winner, and it does include a check for $500, is Gabriella Raphael.
Now I'd like to introduce or invite Mackenzie Collins and Caroline Winchell to come up and help me give the next awards, our Keys to Success Leader Awards. For those of you who don't know, Mackenzie and Caroline have helped me out throughout the course of the school year and have helped out Dr. Smith as well over the course of the past couple of years to honor some students in our school who really put in a lot of effort for their studies. And the Keys to Success Award is given out monthly. We also have an award that's given out to a graduating senior on awards night. Students are acknowledged at awards night and throughout the year for going the extra mile with their schoolwork, helping other students, seeking help for themselves, and or giving it their all to succeed. This year's Keys to Success winner is Pranali Jadab.
And I would just like to wish a quick happy birthday to my dad and introduce our next speaker, Mr. Michael Boyages.
Welcome, everybody. I'd like to start by just recognizing many of our athletic teams. We got a great year with the senior class. We actually had 7 championship teams this year, by far the most we've had in a number of years. So I'd like to recognize the golf team, boys cross country team, the wrestling team, boys indoor track and field, baseball, boys outdoor track and field, and the boys lacrosse are all Middlesex League champions this year. Actually, in our spring sports, all but one sport qualified for the state tournament. So that's really amazing. That's by far the most teams have got qualified. So those hearings will be coming out soon, so please get out and support these teams. And I think actually we're going to get a number of home games with these teams have done so well, so it'll be good to host some of these state tournament games. So I look forward to doing that. Okay, I have a number of awards to give out tonight. The first one being the Dr. Robert Dutton Award. This is the Scholar Athlete Award, and it's given to both two females and 2 males. It's awarded to the 2 top academically ranked male and female athletes who have lettered in a minimum of 2 sports. There'll be a winner and a runner-up in both categories. Let's start with the girls first. The runner-up is a 3-sport athlete, and the award winner this year is Nicole Galley. Next award winner for the Robert Dutton Scholarship Award. She's been up there many times already, also actually a 2-sport athlete. It's Lauren Saladay. the boys, actually the runner-up, I had an opportunity to coach him, outstanding young guy. Boys runner-up, also a three-sport athlete, Will Bergendahl. I think this is his sixth trip up already tonight. I told him to get a chair and just sit up here. Joe Burton. Next year was the Charles J. Doyle Award. This is for the most outstanding male athlete. This is awarded to an outstanding athlete who epitomizes excellence in sportsmanship and has participated in a minimum of 2 varsity sports. The winner this year, highly respected by his coaches, outstanding young man, also a 3-sport athlete. Winner of the award this year for most outstanding male athlete was Jackson Gallagher. Female award for most outstanding athlete is named after Catherine H. Nichols, and again, outstanding athlete who epitomizes excellence, sportsmanship, and has participated in the minimum of 2 varsity sports. Another, obviously, outstanding athlete. She played soccer, indoor track, and tennis. Outstanding, like I said, heck of an athlete. That's Megan Chapman. Next award are Coaches Awards. These are for outstanding overall contribution to a program. It's given to 1 male and 1 female who has received a minimum of 2 varsity letters and made outstanding contributions to their respective teams. The female was one of our few all-scholastic athletes this year, an outstanding swimmer and a track participant, that's Shannon Quirk. Boys' outstanding overall contribution to a program goes to a gentleman who's an outstanding wrestler, another all-scholastic, as I mentioned before, also participates in spring track, great student, Dan Wensley. The next award is the Sports Medicine Award. This is given to a male or female athlete who has overcome an injury or disability to make a positive impact as a member of the Wakefield High School team. Generally, specifically, Super Shane chooses this athlete, and this young lady was injured throughout her whole career at Wakefield High, and she persevered through much pain and discomfort while persevering performing at the highest level. That was directly from Stu. This year's Sports Medicine Award goes to Christina Redmond. Next award is Mike Angelo Sportsmanship Awards, given to one male and one female who epitomizes excellence in sportsmanship and leadership in a minimum of 2 varsity sports. We all remember Mike. You know, the place hasn't been the same since he's passed. Always involved in sports, worked with the school his whole career. Of course, his son Matt is our head boys soccer coach. 2 great recipients for this. I'm going to call them both up at the same time. We also have like a perennial plaque that will go on the trophy case down in the athletic office, and we'll show that to them when they come up. Female award winner is Emily Hammond, who I don't think is here, unfortunately. Is that correct? Okay, hopefully Emily's okay. She took a little ride today after practice, and she wasn't feeling too well. And the boy, I was fortunate enough to coach him, a wonderful guy and a heck of an athlete, Luke Martin. Okay, the next award is the Bernie Plansky Memorial Award. Bernie was the head girls basketball coach for many years. In 1988, he won the state championship with the team, and actually the gymnasium here is named after Bernie and in his name. This award is given to a female athlete who's made a positive contribution to the Wakefield High girls basketball team, and the Plansky family has given us a little scholarship award in memory of Bernie. This year's award winner is an outstanding basketball and softball player, and the recipient is Amanda Bolter. Award is actually named after my mother. That's Marjorie Boyage, Wakefield Basketball Association. And with this award and the Wakefield Basketball Presidential Award, I want to thank the WBA for their support. They provide the scholarship for these particular 2 awards. And just briefly, if my mother had an opportunity to meet this young man, she'd be very proud that he was receiving the award. It's given to a male athlete who's made a positive contribution to the Wakefield Basketball Association and/or the Wakefield High varsity boys basketball team. This year's recipient is a 3-sport athlete, and the winner is Chris Callahan. Is the Wakefield Basketball Association Presidential Award, selected by the WBA executive officers. This goes to a female athlete who's made a positive contribution to the Wakefield Basketball Association and/or the Wakefield basketball program. This year's award winner also participated in dance, not only basketball, and the winner, and again, wonderful girl, Daniela Ianuzzi. The final award is the Peter L. Ganella Memorial Award. This is selected by the Ganella family, the Wakefield coaches, and myself. Pete, very close friend of mine, wonderful family, had 5 boys in the Ganella family. Pete was probably one of the best basketball players that I had ever seen come through Wakefield High, and unfortunately, he lost a very courageous battle to pancreatic cancer, and we thought it was appropriate to name an award in Peter's memory. This goes to actually a male or female basketball player who displays sportsmanship, teamwork, and a never-quit attitude on and off the court. Again, outstanding man. Always helping out everybody who's in the trainer's office with that other student I had mentioned, trying to help her out. He's a great athlete, very humble, and the Ganella family certainly would be proud to know that he's getting this award. This year's Peter Ganella Memorial Award goes to Brian Dickey. Thank you very much. Next presenter is Joy Shelling. Joy.
Hi, we're here tonight to present the Art and TV Awards, and I'm just going to stand here and watch. I'm going to introduce Meg McKenna.
The first award that we'd like to present is the Visual Arts Appreciation Award, and this goes to a young lady who has put in countless hours in the classroom and out of the classroom, has shown great enthusiasm, effort and pride and commitment to the arts, and this goes to Amy Wilson.
The TV Producers Award goes every year to the students that spend the time in the editing room, spend the time signing out equipment, shooting late nights, working weekends, and generally putting in the time needed in order to turn in quality work. They work hard on honing their craft, and generally they produce. That's the most important thing that a producer needs to do. And this year's crop of producers has produced quite a bit. This year's senior show was driven a lot of the productions from these students. Fright Night, and along with their personal portfolio, I'm really proud to announce this year's crop of Producers Awards. The first recipient of the Producer Award this year is Dan Bertini. The second recipient is Nick Bassett. The third producer is Elia LeBlanc-Lure. Matt Roach. Jameson Kenny. And Nick Montanez. How about a round of applause? Just a quick picture. TV Spirit Award is given to those students that show up to class with a smile on their face. And they bring a certain energy and enthusiasm that's really difficult to define. Generally, they make class fun, and they bring a spirit to the class that is undescribable. And this year's recipients are Dan Gill, the second recipient is Danny Ray. And the last recipient of the TV Spirit Award is a student who every day I asked him, how did things go today? He said, fabulous. And that is Michael Ryan.
Our next award is the Ceramics Appreciation Award, and this also goes to a young lady who, again, put countless hours into her product in class and out of class. Great effort, enthusiasm, and pride, and a clear commitment to the path in front of her. And this goes to Rachel Tedesco. And our next one, our award, goes to the Ceramics Most Improved Student. At the beginning of the year, this young lady didn't even like to touch clay, and anyone that has been near my classroom, it can get real smelly, and it can get really, really gross. And by the end of the year, it was one of her favorite things to do. She has shown a tremendous amount of improvement and independence in her own learning, and this goes to Miss Sarah Orbit.
Wants me to walk all the way over there.
Up next is Mr. Tom Bankert with the Music Boards.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Tom Bankert, and I'm the Director of Visual and Performing Arts for the Public Schools of Wakefield, and I'm here to present the Music and Theater Awards for the class of 2015. The first award is the Wakefield High School Instrumental Award. This award is given to two students who have shown outstanding musicianship, enthusiasm, and leadership in the Wakefield High School Instrumental Program. This year's recipients are Matthew DeBenedictis and Michael Murray. The next set of awards are the Wakefield High School Director Awards. These awards are given in recognition of outstanding achievement in the given ensemble, as well as someone who displays the highest standard of membership, leadership, and dedication. The Terrence Holmes highest award for band is given this year to Vanessa Chin. The Director's Award for Jazz Ensemble goes to Lauren Saladay. The Orchestra Award goes to Paul Simeon. And the Choral Award goes to Adam Tarpey. The next set of awards are given for outstanding contribution to the theater department, both on stage and behind the scenes. This year's award for outstanding theater performance goes to Julia Boyce and Anna DiGregorio. And the award for outstanding theater production goes to Stephanie Lucas. And the final award for the Performing Arts Department is the Stephen F. Mayo Performing Arts Award. This award is presented to the student who has demonstrated enthusiasm, dedication, and versatility in the performing arts, and who has shown a commitment to excellence in vocal, instrumental, and theatrical events at Wakefield Memorial High School. This year's recipient truly embodies all of these adjectives. He's a member of the Wakefield High School Wind Ensemble, Concert Band, Orchestra, Chorale, Chamber Singers, and Theater Arts program. He is also the student director of the Wakefield High School a cappella group, Voices of Steel, and the 2-year drum major of the Wakefield Warrior Marching Band. He will be continuing his musical journey as a music education major at Ithaca College in the fall. This year's recipient of the Stephen F. Mayo Performing Arts Award is Adam Tarpey. now I'd like to introduce the president of the Wakefield Music Boosters, Lou Prosperi.
Good evening, thank you. So, for those of you who don't know, the Wakefield Music Boosters support all the performing arts here in Wakefield. If you've ever been to a football game, you've seen the parents who help move the equipment on and off the field, that's us. If you've ever been to a concert, somebody's giving you a program, that's generally one of us as well. And we award scholarships to some of our graduates who have participated in the performing arts programs. And what we ask them to do is to provide a resume and an essay that explains how participating in the performing arts has impacted their life here and how they hope and plan to participate in that in the future. We have 4 recipients, and I'd like you all to recognize them all one at a time as they come up. The first recipient is Julia Boyce. Our second recipient is Stephanie Lucas. Next is Michael Moravian. And lastly, only because his name is alphabetically behind the others, Adam Tarpon.
And now I'd like to introduce Ms. Lori Danberg of the Wakefield Repertory Theater. We'll be handing out our next award.
I'm presenting 2 awards tonight. One of them is going to be shared. The first one is the Joe Green Scholarship Award. On November 3rd, 1994, Wakefield Repertory Theater lost one of its most beloved members to cancer. Joe Green epitomized the non-professional actor-singer who loved working on stage. Thus, it is in his name that the WRT began a scholarship given to that Wakefield graduating senior who has always been committed to theater during his or her tenure and who promises always to promote theater faithfully in the world. This year's recipients are Julia Boy and Maddie Knight. Next, I have the Spalding Memorial Scholarship. In 2006, Wakefield Repertory Theater began an annual scholarship in honor of William and Gertrude Spalding, longtime benefactors of the arts in Wakefield and active community leaders. The scholarship is awarded to a graduating high school senior who has been active participant in the theater arts, has demonstrated a commitment to the community, involvement, and service. Preference is given to Wakefield residents and to applicants who have current or past affiliation with the Wakefield Repertory Theater and its programs and productions. This year's recipient is Anna DiGregorio.
Next, I would like to introduce Mr. Jay Callahan to introduce the winners of Business Technology Department Awards. like to take a second and add the business, technology, and culinary departments. Congratulations to the class of 2015, and to give you all our best wishes for continued success in your college careers. The first award that I'd like to give out is the Business, Technology, and Culinary Arts Scholarship, and that goes to Joseph Burton. Next, the award for excellence in banking goes to Patrick Foodfield. The award for excellence in human geography goes to Mackenzie Collins. The award for excellence in economics goes to Sasha Foodie. The award for excellence in marketing goes to Alex Flynn. The Culinary Arts Award goes to Franz Caesar. And last, there are 4 awards for excellence in computer science. Justin Carlson, Steve Maggiota, James Stinson-Serra, and Zach Pafone. The next speaker will be I'll probably mess this up, but Senor Ruben Fenosa.
Buenas noches, de parte del Departamento de Lenguas Extranjeras. Yo quiero felicitar a los padres y los estudiantes sobresalientes de la clase del 2015. Okay, sweet enough. Good evening. On behalf of the World Language Department, I would like to congratulate the parents and the outstanding graduates of the class of 2015. This year's Massachusetts Foreign Language Association Award for Academic Excellence in French goes to Alaya LeBlanc Royer. The Massachusetts Foreign Language Association Award for Academic Excellence in Spanish goes to Joseph Hurton. Massachusetts Foreign Language Association Award for Academic Excellence in Italian, Latin, and Leadership, which goes to a student that has been successful in more than one language, goes to Michaela Botello. And now on to our department awards for excellence in French goes to Sophia Pars. For excellence in Spanish, we have a few of them. So Tom Discoli, Nicole Galley, Kayla Gainey, Kyle Gainey, Carolyn Harney, Courtney Hart, Joseph Hurton, which is up here, Megan Makaki, Lawrence Saladay, Will Bergendahl, Grace Benicos, not done yet, Shannon Grady, Waverly Stanfield, Taylor Frenny, Hannah Melanson, and Colleen Perry. For excellence in Italian, Honores Milagros Lopez Maldonado. Carolyn Donovan and Anna Di Gregorio. And now to present the English Department Awards, Senor Babuso and Senor Brennan.
On behalf of the English Department, Mr. Brennan and I would like to present the English Awards. The Mark Twain Award for Best Storyteller goes to the student who has demonstrated the ability to move the reader to tears, laughter, or anger with the stroke of a pen. This year's Mark Twain Award for Best Storyteller goes to Anna Di Gregorio. The Edgar A. Poe Award for Best Fiction Writer goes to the student who has demonstrated the ability to create original fiction that is commendable as well as timeless. This year's award goes to Colin McGuffin. The Ralph Waldo Emerson American Orator Award goes to the student who was able to move an audience through inspiration and passion. And this year, the Emerson Award goes to Nicole McRae. The James Jackson Jarvis Award goes to the student who has the capacity to move the masses through journalistic endeavors. This year's Newspaper Editor Award goes to Joseph Burton. The Jean-Louis Jack Kerouac Award for Best Poet goes to the student who is able to convey emotion and sentiment in poetry that elicits reaction from the reader. This year's award goes to Allison Root. Next up will be Mr. Hoover and Ms. Massero with the Math Department Award.
Hello, thank you. The following students have spent the last 4 years always squaring their binomials correctly. Their parabolas were always perfectly curvy. They never tried to take the logarithm of a negative number, and they never canceled terms, only factors. Congratulations to the following students who have earned an A- or better in every math course they've taken at Wakefield High School. Please hold your applause until the end. I have a lot of names here. Julia Cleary, Thomas Dascoli, Grace Finicos, Taylor Frenny, Kayla Ganey, Shannon Grady, Devin Guancy, Carolyn Harney, Courtney Hart, Megan McCarthy, Hannah Melanson, Abigail Murphy, Joseph Murray, Colleen Perry, Julia Puccio, Lauren Saladay, and Andrew Wallace. And now, Mrs. Lucero.
Good evening. The Descartes Award is presented to the highest achieving student in AP Calculus. Along with studying AP Calculus AD, this year's recipient also enrolled in a virtual high school AP Calculus BC course. He has achieved exponential success in both courses. His work ethic and love of math have passed the limits of infinity. We wish him luck next year at WPI. The award goes to Matt DeBenedictis. On behalf of Ms. Conley, the L'Hôpital Award is presented to a student with outstanding achievement in AP statistics. The recipient of the L'Hôpital Award is Will Bergendahl. Ms. Sherry Presberry in the Science Department will now present the Science Department.
Hello, I'd like to introduce Ms. Barrett and Mr. Cannella who are helping me this evening. Our first science award is the Society of Women in Engineering. They give out 3 awards. For our highest honors, it's Grace Finicos. For high honors, Sasha Kruti. And for honors, Waverly Stanfield. The Oceanography Award goes to Jack Healy. The Astronomy Award goes to James Simpson Sarah. The Catalyst Award in Chemistry, Joseph Murray and Courtney Hart.
It's my pleasure to present the awards in physics tonight. And our first award is for outstanding performance in AP Physics. It's our Einstein Award, and it goes to 2 students tonight, Matthew D. Benedictus and Grace Felico.
outstanding performance in the area of modern physics, the awards go to Jillian Rasso and Shannon Grady. And for outstanding performance in conceptual physics, the award goes to David Piracini. And now for Ms. Barron.
The biology awards go to Will Bergendahl and Colleen Perry. The genetics and microbiology awards go to Kayla Gainey and Julia Cleary. The anatomy and physiology awards go to Julia Cleary and Waverly Stanfield. And now I'd like to introduce Bill Conley with the Friends of Lake Quinnipiac.
This award is given on behalf of the board of the Friends of Lake Quinnipiac to a Wakefield High School contributor to our important water quality monitoring program. The award winner this year is Andrew Waltz.
Now I'd like to introduce Mr. Robert Rossi of the Social Studies Department.
Hello everyone, my name is Robert Rossi and I'm the Social Studies Department Coordinator for Wakefield High School. And with me tonight is Ms. Kathy Lopez to help pass out the awards. And rumor has it she wrote 50 or 60 of your letters of recommendation, so I think she deserves a recipients of the Social Studies Department Awards. Each recipient has been recognized by members of the History Department as being the top student in each of the following areas of study: Justice and Criminology, Psychology, Sociology, and American History. Along with these awards, we will also recognize this year's participants in the state's annual Student Government Day, as well as the recipient of the Frank Favorite Award. For excellence in justice and criminology, the award goes to Will Bergendow. For excellence in sociology, the award goes to Emily Nardone. For excellence in psychology, the Freudian Award goes to Anna Di Gregorio. In recognition for their participation in the annual Massachusetts Student Government Day, the Student Government Day Award goes to Rachel Hinchy and Christina Major. For excellence in United States history, the Wakefield Historical Association Award goes to Will Bergendow. The last award given tonight is the Frank Favorite Award. Frank Favorite was a longtime faculty member of the Social Studies Department. The award in his name is given to a senior whom the Social Studies Department has recognized as someone who has both a passion for history and has made significant contributions to the Social Studies Department. This year's recipient of the Frank Favorite Award goes to Abigail Murphy. Congratulations to the class of 2015. I'd like to now introduce Mr. Chris Giantasio, who is presenting the award for excellence in health and wellness.
The award for excellence in health and life skills is awarded to Matt Raposa.
Yes, it's okay.
Now I'd like to introduce again Mr. Beebe from the Guidance Department.
I have some scholarship announcements to make. The first award is the Melrose Wakefield Auxiliary Scholarship Award. This award is presented to the highest ranking student attending a 4-year school who is pursuing their studies in a medical related field. This award goes to Kayla Gainey. The next award is a new one this year. It's called the Love Life Award. The Love Life Project was created, this award, in honor of Christina Corina Latham. This award is given to a deserving Wakefield High School graduating senior with asthma that is continuing their education next year. Christina was the beloved daughter of Kevin and Kerry Latham, born on April 3rd, 1987. Less than 4 years later, she joyfully became the big sister to her brother, Joshua Latham. Christina grew up in a happy, loving children, animals, and the people around her. As a Wakefield High School 2005 alum, she continued her education by obtaining her associate's degree in business administration. She spent some time working as a waitress, touching the lives of everyone she served. Then a few years later, she landed her dream job working as an accountant. Christina grew up with her allergies and her asthma, which unfortunately she never outgrew. She passed away surrounded by her loved ones unexpectedly due to complications of her asthma on October 7, 2014. It is my pleasure to present her brother, Josh Latham, from the class of 2009 to present Christina's award.
In the words of Christina Latham, love life and life will love you back. My sister loved out her life, showing everyone and everything all the love she possibly could. Whether in grand or small gestures, she made sure to impact everyone she met in some meaningful and positive way. We hope the recipient of this award will live their life with the same mission. The recipient of the first Love Life Award is Nicole Brady.
Thank you, Josh. The next award is the Honeydew Donuts Scholarship. The Honeydew Donuts Associates Annual Scholarship is awarded to a student attending a 4-year college or university who is an outstanding citizen and who has been a participant in local, community, and other charitable activities. This award goes to Catherine Rollins. The next scholarship is the Active Motion Physical Therapy Award. Active Motion Physical Therapy is located in downtown Wakefield, and it's an outpatient orthopedic physical therapy clinic, which has a dedicated staff to the community of Wakefield High and the Wakefield surrounding community. AMPT has chosen to give 2 Wakefield High School seniors this award for their excellence in both athletics and academics. This scholarship award will be given to 2 college-bound seniors based on their demonstrated academic achievement and their intent to major in science fields after they leave Wakefield High School. AMPT prides itself in its commitment to the Wakefield community and would like to recognize 2 students who have shown their commitment to Wakefield High School. The male recipient is Jackson Gallagher, and the female recipient is Courtney Hart.
The next award is the Joshua S. Walsh Poor Memorial Scholarship. This award is also given in loving memory of a Wakefield High School graduate. It's given to a student who is most reflective of his talents and compassion, and this award goes to Nicole Amalfitano. And finally, Guidance Appreciation Awards. Every year, the Guidance Department seeks help from many students to assist their peers and to complement and complete our office team. 2 students in particular deserve this recognition. Every day, we would be without an extra pair of hands, eyes, and ears at lunchtime, which you could never underestimate how difficult that is, if it wasn't for the efforts of Carolyn Warshaw and Shannon Livingston. This year, approximately 40 new students started at Wakefield High School with a friend, someone to sit with at lunch, to say hi to them in the hallways, because of the kindness of our student mentors and ambassadors. I'd like to recognize the following seniors who served in this capacity, whether it was one day or 1 hour over the course of the last few years, on behalf of the Rachel Challenge program. Please hold your applause until I finish the names. There's a few, but not too many. Julia Boyce, Connor Burns, Matt Champy, Samantha Coburn, Brianna Collard, Matt DeBenedictis, Megan Garino, Carolyn Harney, Timothy Njemi, Christina Major, Lucia Martin, Ed Masabni, Olivia McGrath, Sophia Pars, Bailey Perkins, Emily Nardone, Sunbal Shazadi, Adam Tarpey, Leah Valhakis, and Avery York. Very much. Our next presenter is Mr. Metropolis.
I'd like to start off introducing our Principal's Leadership Awards. The Principal's Leadership Awards are presented to several groups of student leaders who regularly contribute to the betterment of their school and their class. The first group that I'd like to bring up our senior class officers. I've had the pleasure of working with them all year. We occasionally have some roundtable discussions in my office, and they're always really thoughtful, polite, they do the research, and we always come to a great conclusion for the good of the class. So I appreciate all of their efforts. Please welcome up President Joe Hurton, Vice President Devin Guancy, Secretary Megan McCarthy, and Treasurer Daniela Armisi. I'd now like to introduce you to our student council officers, Mackenzie Collins, Michael Meridian, Anna Melanson, and William Shearer. We have two student representatives to the school committee. If you tune in, you'll see them sometimes on TV presenting the latest topics that are happening at the high school. We have a couple of weeks, every couple of weeks we have a meeting in my office. We have two junior representatives and of course our senior representatives. And we do a lot of thinking about how to represent the school best to the school committee. And it's been a pleasure working with them this year. Please welcome Megan Chapman and Samantha Coburn. And I also get to present awards to our two-year diversity leaders, Miss Marlisa Burke, who is the diversity leader teacher. She's got nothing but high praise for these students and the work they've done. She unfortunately can't be here this evening, but I'd like you to welcome up Brianna Collard, Brian Dickey, Grace Finicos, Nicole Galley, Emily Hammond, Joseph Hurton, Daniela Iannuzzi, Tyler Strauss, Courtney Sullivan. For those of you who don't know, the students do a tremendous amount of work over the course of the year. They go into freshman classes and teach the freshman students about issues regarding diversity and acceptance and tolerance. They do a fantastic job. And now I'd like to introduce Mr. Joel Villegas, our MEDCO Director, to help me present the next award.
The recipient of the MECO Excellence Award goes to Onieris Milagros Lopez Maldonado. And the recipient of the second award had many of the school staff, myself, and I even think his mother worried his freshman year. His transition from Boston to Wakefield was very difficult. He was somewhat unhappy. By his sophomore year, things got better for him, and the unhappy feeling had gone away. Seeing the student now walking the hallways and participating in school activities brings a smile to many of us who worked with him during his freshman year. The MECO Senior of the Award goes to Franz Siffer.
Up next are the Principal's Appreciation Awards. The next couple of awards are directed for students who basically live their school lives in a way that they can be truly proud of. Their commitment to each category is evident, and that is why they should be up here and celebrated. The Principal's Appreciation Award for Perseverance, Mr. Nicholas Pava. And the Principal's Appreciation Award for Character, Courtney Sullivan. We're going to move on to the Presidential Education Awards. Oh, I skipped one, I'm sorry. Continuing on with our Principal's Appreciation Awards. Every year, and you'll see it at graduation, the class raises a banner to celebrate and accentuate all the work that the class stands for. This year, our class banner creator and commencement with cover design has been created by Ms. Stephanie Lucas. And we move on to our next award for appreciation. This young lady, I believe, spent several years speaking to our Warrior Faithful in the morning, every morning, for our announcements. So I'd like to thank Gianna Tringali. Our next awards are Presidential Education Awards. The first is for achievement, and it goes to Ms. Kenzie Green. our next set of Presidential Education Awards for academic excellence. And we, every year, like to celebrate the efforts of our National Honor Society. When you come to graduation on the 6th, you'll see their names have an asterisk next to them. Tonight, we'd like to have every member of our National Honor Society, which is many of our great students here, have them come up, and Mr. Liberti is going to give them their cords, and then we'll give you tassels and your award off stage. But I'd like for everyone in the audience just to see how many students there are here in our National Honor Society and the work that they do. So, we're not going to call everyone's name because it would be take us another 25 minutes, but I'd like to have you all come up this end and then walk all the way around to the end of the gate to where Mr. O'Leary is, because that's really how many students there are. So if you're a member of the National Honor Society, please stand, come on down. Try to put them all up here. Yes. All the way down to Mr. O'Leary. We need the space.
One more for Joseph. I will try. Poor Joe. Okay, buddy.
This truly is an amazing group of students, an amazing class. All of these students to be in the National Honor Society really is a credit to the work that they do on a daily basis, the work that you've all done as families. I congratulate all of you and thank you for all the work that you've done for Wakefield High School. I'd like to have you all take your seats. At the end of the ceremony, you can come up and get your awards, and we'll give you gold tassels as well. Thank you.
Here's it.
Yeah, that is good.
And our final awards this evening are graduation honors. Our first award goes to our valedictorian, who is the #1 ranked student in the senior class of 2015. Please welcome Lauren Saladay. Next up, the second ranking student in the senior class, the salutatorian, Carolyn Harney. Our class essayist for this year's graduation, Miss Julia Bliss. And our class marshal, who was voted by his peers to lead the class of 2015 out into the field house on June 6th, Mr. Brian Dickey. those are our final awards for the evening. I'd like to thank you all for coming. Those students are in the National Honor Society. We are ready to give out our awards to all of you, as well as your gold tassels. Thank you all for coming this evening, and look forward to seeing you on Saturday, June 6th.